Welcome! Your Fearless Aging podcast is taking off. The cheers are for you, wanting to age and live fearlessly. Here's your host, America's healthy aging trainer and creator of the Ageless Living Lifestyle, Rico Cavaglia.
Hello, this is Rico Cavaglia, America's healthy aging trainer and creator of the Ageless Living Lifestyle. And this is your Fearless Aging podcast. And in this episode, it's going to be a short one. It's just an idea that I just recently came up with that I think really may be helpful for you. And it's entitled, It's About Death. So I know so many people, most people really fear death and fear dying, right? And so, you know, when we always come up, we say, well, what are the most top things that people fear? And of course, one of them is public speaking, which is so ridiculous. But anyway, that is one of the top ones that people fear. But of course, death, the fear of dying is a really big one. So here's a new slant that I just thought of this last week. I was reading an article about that our life is really is all about being in school. I mean, our whole life is school. We're constantly learning. We're having experiences. And that's really why we're here. We're here to have these learning experiences so we can grow and I think become a higher conscious spiritual being. But I think everyone understands that really every experience that we have is really a learning experience. And we're continually learning. And also, this is something that I've definitely experienced myself, so I can speak from my own experiences, that in order to stay, as we age, in order to stay inspired about our life and motivated, it's all, the main number one thing is to keep learning, keep on learning, and so many more things open up to you as you're open to them. And I can definitely say from my experience that I'm learning more now than I ever have, and as you learn more, it's the old saying, the more you learn, the more you realize that you don't know. So there's so much from us, you know, we're so limited in really what we know really about life and about the universe and about our relationship with other people. And it's actually the most exciting thing, is to see what you can keep learning and what insights and thoughts come to you. I feel very blessed that I'm able to just sit down and I can write out a newsletter or write out a new article. Thoughts just come to me and I get some ideas, and if you're open and you just let it flow, you actually just channel it from your higher self. And so you just have to realize that that's what life's about, all about learning. It's all about school. And so when we go to school to learn, right, and to grow. And so what do we look forward to at the end of school? We look forward to graduating, right? So we want to graduate from school, right? Because what that means is that we've learned what we needed to learn, and we experienced what we needed to learn, and so we get to graduate. So everybody likes the word graduate, right? That's what we look forward to, graduating. And so so that's the new definition of death. Death is actually graduating. So when it's time to leave your physical body, that means you get to graduate. You've already been to school for many, many years. You learned a lot of things. Hopefully you applied them. You lived your purpose. You helped to make a difference on this planet. And you've had the experiences that you needed to. So you've learned what you needed to. And so it's time to graduate. So I think maybe that might be helpful. If you think of dying as graduating, then that's exciting. I get to graduate from this experience and go back to being a eternal spiritual being, however you want to look at that, however you think of a life after death. It always kind of also reminds me of that saying that everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die, right? So we do have this fear of dying, even though if you believe in some kind of hereafter, which the majority of people do, and you believe in some state as heaven, which is just, I think it's just going back to being spirit, then it's something that we strive to get to, and it's going to be, it's actually better. It's a better state and a more peaceful, joyful place to be. So if you look at dying as graduating from this learning experiences that we're having, and of course, some are going to be tough. I mean, it's very challenging to be a human being, isn't it? I think everybody will agree with that. But it's also very exciting. There's so much pleasure and things to enjoy as well. So life should be fun. It's a learning experience, but it's also very challenging. But that's what we're here for, to have these challenges, to learn and to grow, and to use our unique talents and abilities to serve other people and help make a difference in the world. So that's my belief now, that we need more people as they age to stay healthy and energetic, so you can give back your knowledge and your wisdom to help solve all these monumental challenges that we're having now on planet Earth, and also to be mentors and role models for younger people. So that's really what my Ageless Living lifestyle is all about, is how to give yourself the best opportunity to avoid disease and old age, and stay healthy and energetic as you age, and keep learning, keep expanding your purpose, and keep expanding your knowledge so you can give back. And then when you've done enough, you've learned enough and given back enough, then it's time to graduate. How does that sound? So from now on, that's what I'm going to, so death, we don't call it death anymore. We're going to call it graduation. I hope that helps you. I hope that makes sense. It makes sense to me. So we all get to graduate, and we all get to graduate. So that's something to look forward to, is to look forward to graduation. So I hope this was helpful. And as always, I want to remind you that we still have that $1 for just $1 for the first month. You can join my Be Bold, Never Be Old online wellness club, and you're going to get 4 personal training videos from me, one each week, that are very valuable. They cover some of the most important health and fitness challenges that most people are having in depth. And so it's going to be really valuable for you. And then if you enjoy those videos and you got some good value out of it, you can stay involved for a small monthly fee and be a part of our Be Bold, Never Be Old movement. So you can keep on learning all of your life, and eventually you'll get to look forward to graduating. All right, thanks very much. So if you want to check out my online wellness club, it's at Be Bold and Never Be Old. No, I'm sorry. Not and. It's just Be Bold, Never Be Old. Thanks very much for listening, and let's all look forward to graduating someday. All right, thanks a lot.